Brian Peterson with Central Marketing Associates. I am your Cambro rep here in Iowa. And we have a challenge here in a couple weeks with our Iowa schools, and it is how are we going to get breakfast in the classroom and lunch in the classroom safely and with trays and things covered to keep things warm or cold depending on what it is you're serving. So what I got here is we're going to try to show a few ways to do that with products you probably already have. One of them would be Cambro's 1596 tray. This is one of our 2x2 trays. And what's nice about this tray is you probably already know this fits right in your racks here, 2 wide. So you can get 18 in a rack very efficiently. So the idea we have here is be able to take a tray like this, which at this time we don't have a cover for, but we want to somehow cover it so it's going to keep the food hot as you transport from the kitchen to the classrooms. So what we're going to try to do here, and we've tried this several ways, and this seems to be the best way we've come up with yet for the group of us at Central Marketing, and that is to take the trays, and because they are narrow, we can take these and go 3 deep on an 18 by 26 sheet pan. So by having one on the bottom and the middle and the 2 on the ends on top, we can do this quite easily on a full sheet pan tray. So what I'm going to do is put it in what's called our Pro Cart Ultra. This is a cart that can be ordered, and some of you may already have this. It's a cart that can be heated or refrigerated, or it comes ambient, and it is an insulated cart. So in this case, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to open this up. It's got nice latches there. This opens 270 degrees. You can hear I've got the cart on right now. You probably hear more of the background noises than you do the cart itself, and it is heating right now. What I'm going to do, take our trays, and we'll just assume this has food on it, and just slide it right in. So what we've got is spaced every 3 inches. We've got rails here, and we can get 8 sets of rails. That's the way it comes as standard. So you got 3 trays on each tray, 3 school trays on each sheet pan tray, and you've got 8 rails. There's 6 there, but if you had 8, you're going to get a total of 24 meals or trays in one cart, which is maybe about the size of a classroom. Maybe your classroom is smaller or larger, but it all depends. So this happens to be the 1596 CW tray. The other one that's very popular with schools is the 915 CW. And this is the same concept. We're going to take one in the middle, because these do have to overlap just a little bit, like this, to get it all on one sheet pan. So I'm going to go ahead and take this sheet pan tray and put that right there. Now by the time we fill this, we're going to have the 8 sheet pans, and you're filled and you're all ready to go. So the one feature I want to at least show you is you got your heater in the back there. It does have a fan, so it does circulate your temperatures. Your temperatures are going to be from 150 to 165 degrees. It does not take long at all to heat this cart. Just heat it in the morning or just before lunch, and you're ready to go. Once this is unplugged, you can actually keep this unplugged for 4 hours and only be losing 3 degrees per hour. So it's going to keep your food safe for a great deal period of time. And then we're going to close this up. And this does have magnetic latches here. So it is going to close like that. Close your latches. If need be, you got a place to put a lock. If you need to padlock that. And then you're all safe and secure. There's your thermometer there, so you know exactly what the temperature is as it's heating up, or it's in the classroom, or you're delivering, whatever the case may be, and you're ready to go. The other tray I want to show you too is this also works with your traditional school trays. see right here. So these, they are somewhat bigger in size than your Cambro 2x2 trays. They still work, but just not quite as well. They're just a little bit bigger, and somehow you have to just kind of make that fit. So not quite as efficient, but you could get it to work. But the 2x2 trays are definitely the way to go. The other tray I wanted to show you, and several people have asked about it, because if you do need a covered tray, these trays are available. This is what we call just a separator tray. It does have a cover. It is larger, as you can see, than your 2x2. It comes in polycarbonate plastic or copolymer plastic. It's a little bit softer plastic, and you can see that's more of a translucent than the clear, like the polycarbonate. And the copolymer is about 45% less in price, so that's something to consider if you need to go to this. If you just need a very small tray, just something to get you by, there is this kind of a tray and a cover. So this may work for the elementary schools. In this tray, you could actually get 8 of these on a sheet pan. So if you're going 2 wide, basically there you go, 2 wide and 4 deep, you're going to get 8 of these trays on a sheet pan. It works quite well. There's different ways to do this. It's going to work for you. Leave that on. Once again, this is how we load our cart. And you're ready to go. Latch 1, latch 2, and you're set. One thing I did want to show you that's becoming extremely popular with the schools is the Cambro box. This is for your milk crates, as you can see here, if that is focusing in here. This is for milk cartons, as you can tell right there. And this is extremely durable. This does hold your milk crates, hold your milk cartons, of course. And the one thing about EPP, as we call it, is expanded polypropylene is extremely strong. It is not styrofoam. If you're wondering, is that stuff strong? Yes, it is. So I'm standing on it. Very strong. So if you get one of these loaded with your juices or milks, and on here, you're set for the classroom. This is actually big enough on top that you could probably get just 2 deep, so that would be 1. There would be 2 with that hanging over just a little bit. But otherwise, you got a full milk crate of juices or milks that you can put on top of this and deliver the whole thing to your classroom. Last thing I want to show you on the ProCart Ultra is what this looks like front and back. This is the low profile unit. There is a tall profile that's 2 compartments. And here's the back. So you can see where this turns on. It's just a simple toggle switch. Off, on. And that's all there is to it. 150 to 165 degrees, and you're ready to go.